Hello.
Hi, friends.
Hello,
Long time no
everybody.
see.
I get to come play with you guys tonight. How fun is that?
Yeah.
Gonna mixing it up tonight.
Well, happy belated Mother's Day too.
Yes,
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
sure. To
Did
you
you
as
guys have
well.
a great weekend?
Yes.
Busy.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of stuff that went on for sure. So it was good though.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
good.
We ended up having our granddaughter's birthday party too that day, so that was wonderful.
Yeah,
Very
good.
fun. Very
Yes,
fun.
for sure. Well, everyone, let's just go ahead and get started. Uh, I am Rebecca Grotehouse, and I want to welcome you to Foundation 3 Ways. You will not want to miss this episode tonight because we're going to be sharing with you some really great information on how about our new skincare line, as well as how to apply some of the hottest foundation trends in 2024. So why don't you just go ahead and sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and don't forget a pen and paper because you just might want to take notes along the way tonight.
For sure. Hello, I'm
Mhm.
Stacy Waters, and I would like to share with you a few housekeeping tips before we get started. Please let us know who you are in the comments and where you're from as well, and then who invited you. We just kind of like to know that information as we get started through the night then too. And then click the share button, okay? That just goes ahead and shares us with your friends so that you can let others know how they can also use these great tips. Lastly, let us know if you have any questions or comments along the way, and we will be sure to answer any of those.
Excellent, excellent. And I'm Becky Davies, and I want to share with you about some wonderful apps that we have at our fingertips. We have the Skin Analyzer, first and foremost, the one that you see on the left of the screen, excuse me, which will help identify your specific skincare needs as well as the right regimen for you to use too. The Mirror Me app, which is represented in the middle, is an app that you can virtually try on makeup looks on your screen of your phone. Pretty darn cool. And then the last one on the right, it's one of my favorite ones. It's the Mary Kay app. And this app will help you easily shop. You can order from it. You can hold wish lists, and you can be instantly connected to your beauty consultant too. So to be able to find these apps, just go to your app store on your mobile device, type in the name Mary Kay, and it's as simple as that.
Nice.
That's awesome. So I want to thank you, Becky, for sharing all of those apps that we have. In just a few minutes, here, hold on, I think we're a little bit too close there. The nosebleed section, right?
There you go.
So just in a few minutes, there might be a few of you who want to who will want to use the Skin Analyzer app after I share about our skincare line. A skincare regimen is always the best tool that brings out your best beauty. We've got you covered in the range of options that we have. So look at the interactive options for every age at every stage of life with Mary Kay. And let me go ahead and pull up the comparison chart here. Give me a second. There we go. Can you guys see that all right? I hope so. So this skin comparison chart gives you options that you will need. The one that will actually, that your skin actually craves. Because your way to a simple beginning is the new Mary Kay skincare line. Your way to prevent premature signs of aging, that would be the Time-Wise Miracle Set that we have. Your way to repair advanced signs of skin aging would be the Time-Wise Repair Volume Set. And then when you want to naturally derive the solution, solution, then you want to use the Mary Kay Naturally line. Your way to clear complexions would be the Clear Proof Acne system that we have. And the, of course, men's skincare line is for him. Or you can meet with your independent beauty consultant to customize and design a routine that's just for you. Try out the Skincare Analyzer app to get your results more immediately.
Awesome.
Nice. Okay, so tonight we will be sharing with you several products that will help you get the best foundation looks of the year. Those 3 looks are something called cloud makeup, glass skin, and then just your good, healthy, long-lasting makeup look then as well. Rebecca will show you how to apply the cloud makeup in a minute, and Becky's gonna do the glass skin look. But I'm just gonna be demonstrating how to make sure that your makeup stays on all day long. Okay. So
Mhm.
this look I will be showing you, you'll want to use maybe if you're going out to an event, or I don't know, maybe you just want your makeup to last all day long, and this is maybe the best way to do it for you then as well. We're going to be using your foundation primer, your CC cream, and the matte or luminous foundation of your choice that's going to match your skin tone completely, where the CC cream is a range of skin tone color. And then we're going to be adding on some concealer or under eye corrector. That is something that I cannot live without, as you can see. And then, ending it all with the translucent powder or the setting powder, whichever one you determine. And of course, you cannot forget this. This is our finishing spray, and it is absolutely amazing. Okay. This is the product that I'm actually going to be starting with first. So let me go ahead. I'm going to be just spraying my bare face. I have already used the skincare sets that Rebecca was just kind of talking about prior to this then too. So Rebecca, it's totally up to you. Do you want to be on the screen with me, or do you just want
I'm going to push you on screen,
okay.
Stacy.
Yeah, they might see my face a little bit better
Yeah.
this way then too. So I'm just going to be starting out with the finishing spray, okay? And just kind of spraying my face and getting that basically a way for the makeup to attract to it, set on the face then too. And next up, I am going to be starting with the foundation primer. I like to put my foundation primer on with my liquid foundation brush personally. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be brushing it on in circular. I'm going to kind of dab it around first of all. And it's literally like a tiny pea size. You do not need that much of this foundation primer then too. And I'm just going to be kind of going in circular motions up and down. And what it is basically doing is it's making sure that I'm just kind of, filling in those pores and imperfections. Our foundation primer is much like when you prime the walls, when you go to paint and stuff, you have your primer, your paint primer. And what that does is it allows the paint to stick to the walls. And so our foundation is much like paint, I guess, if you want to call it that. We tend to call it part of our skincare routine because foundation, like we have, that is non-comedogenic, big word, I know, but non-comedogenic will actually stay up on top of the face, will not fall into the pores, and it will actually protect the skin throughout the day. And when you're being a very good girl and washing your face at night, you're actually washing that dirt, the impurities, all that kind of stuff that was out there in the environment down the drain, and it's not harming your face then too. Okay, so I'm going to put CC cream on right now. I had to do a little bit of a mixture. I'm kind of in between CC cream colors. The very light right now makes me look like a ghost, and the light to medium is just a little bit too dark. But I know that I am doing a long-lasting, like heavier, I wouldn't even say heavier coverage, not heavier in feel, because I think it's still really lightweight.
How about fuller coverage?
Yeah, fuller coverage. Thank you.
Mhm.
But I love our CC creams, and you can tell the really, nice coverage that I've already got going on here without even any matte or luminous foundation.
Well, can I also say too, I think they should notice on the side that you don't have foundation on already too, even just what this foundation primer did. It can,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it can be used to help with any shine because it just made kind of a really nice matte finish on your face when you got done with that too. So
it's
helping with that particular property also.
Yeah. Yeah. It is one that, guys can use as
Mhm.
well. The foundation primer has a little bit of sunscreen in it, in addition to the CC cream having sunscreen in it.
Mhm.
So it is a great summer product. And, in the summer, we want our foundation to stay even more. So by using the foundation primer and the CC cream, you've got your bases pretty much covered then too. Okay, so CC cream has a little bit of a dewier finish. If that is the kind of finish that you want to continue. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. This is not cute. Okay. If you want your finish to continue with a dewier look, you go ahead and put on the luminous foundation. I personally like to matte my foundation out a little bit more. So I am going to be just using the matte foundation. And I think I'm at like Ivory 1W150 right now. So that is the color that I will be using then too. Okay. So you kind of saw that I was going, in circular motions and that kind of stuff with the CC cream. This one, I'm going to do the same thing, circular motions, kind of more of a stippling though, to kind of continue that coverage, let that coverage be a little bit fuller coverage, instead of like pushing it around my face so much. I kind of like to apply it like this instead, a little bit of swiping, but more stippling. When you ladies do this type of foundation, do you do it more of in a stippling, or have you not really even noticed?
Well, I'm learning something from you, because if I stipple, I'll end up with puddles in my pores because I have larger pores around the nose area. I mean, outside the nose area, like on the cheek area.
Uh-huh.
So puddling means that if I look really close in the mirror, I can see foundation sitting in the pores too.
Okay.
Well,
So
but I want to tell you something interesting about this look though. You've already put like a somewhat of a foundation on your face already, on top of even the primer. And so the primer is supposed to already go inside of your pores a little bit more so that foundation stays on top. So during this look, it should just glide right on. And so the matte on top of the luminous is what is going to give you more of the long lasting look that you're going for, because it's going to be layered upon, different foundations.
A dewy look.
Yeah, more dewy.
Matte. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is apply under eye corrector. And the reason why I don't do under eye corrector first is because you can actually see a lot of the coverage that has happened already, right? And if I would have done the under eye corrector first, I would have applied a lot of under eye corrector because I have those dark circles that are not my friend. So what I like to do is I like to apply a little bit of deep ivory, just a touch right there, to give me a chance to kind of brighten that underneath there along with the under eye corrector. Okay. So the under eye corrector, oh my gosh, I was going to try to do it looking at you guys, but it's not going to happen. The under eye corrector is that more peach tone. So it will help to cancel out the blue purple of the dark circle. Okay. Now I already had eye makeup and stuff on. But normally what I like to do with this under eye corrector, because I do have the dark circles, they actually travel all the way up into this portion of my eye and kind of across the lid as well. But we didn't want to take all the time tonight to show you, makeup from start to finish. So I am just going to kind of finish up with this under eye corrector. And I like to bring it up and out, like this, like up into the temple a little bit, to lift, everything up then as well. So
The under eye corrector helps clean up any makeup too that is fallen on your eyelid or underneath your eyelid there. It really
yeah,
cleans it up really well. Yeah.
yeah, it does. I would caution if you don't have dark circles under the eye, though, I would caution to not use the under eye corrector. If you have dark circles, go ahead and use it. If you don't, and you want to do cleanup, go ahead and use a concealer instead. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Yeah. There are
I must have said that.
some blessed ladies out there without dark circles. They're the luckiest women alive. Okay. So anyway, translucent powder then. I like my big fluffy powder brush, and I'm just gonna kind of do this little bit of a thing like this. Just to kind of set the concealer, the under eye corrector, and the foundation down here like this. Boop, boop, boop. Across the forehead like this.
Do we need to say boop a boop when we're doing it too?
Yep. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay.
That helps. It helps it to stick. Yep. It's a real term.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And then that's it. That is your I would finish with another spritz of finishing spray. You can even do the finishing spray between the foundation and the powder if you wanted another extra layer of coverage. But honestly, I have been to football games that have been like sweaty mess. I've been to weddings that, you're dancing, you're having a good time, sweaty mess, and my makeup stays on until I want to wash it off with our cleanser and stuff at night. So
Nice.
yeah, that's what I got.
That's great,
Good
Stace.
job.
Thank you so much for sharing with that long-lasting look. Next, I will be sharing with you what the cloud makeup is going to look like. Give me a second here. So with your cloud makeup, we are going to be using, again, your foundation primer. I already put my primer on since Stacy was already able to show you how to put that on. So we're just, for time purposes, I've already got my primer on. The other thing that you will need is you'll need a matte foundation. And then we're going to top it off with some sunscreen and powder. So I'm going to show you just how to put that on real quick. So first, I'm going to take my foundation. Right now, I'm putting on N160, but yeah, sorry, N150. I think I'm going to have to, because summertime is coming, I know I'm going to have to get a darker shade because I think this is going to be too light for me. But anyway, I'm going to take my my foundation brush. It's for a cream look. And again, I want a good coverage all over my face. I'm going to go in circles. I'm going to go back and forth because I want all those pores, which the foundation primer already went on, and I just want a good coverage. You don't want to look streaky with your foundation. You want a good blended look, right? So we're just going to put that all over, go back and forth, up and down. Got to get a good coverage there. You can even go on your eyes. Some more of this stuff is. Normally I like to use the CC cream just because I am more of a dry girl. Doesn't take me very long to have to reapply some moisturizer because if I'm using matte foundation, I don't know about you, but matte tends to dry me out sometimes.
So can I use luminous foundation in order to do this look?
For a cloud, you really don't want to.
Okay.
They want it more of a matted look.
Okay. So if you have drier skin, this might not be an appropriate look for you.
Right.
Okay.
But I think when you use the sunscreen, though, it will bring a little bit of a shine to it, which will help. And what I'm showing you too with the sunscreen, you could actually use it on your glass look if you're going to do that too. So I think I got good coverage there. Okay. So then you take your powder like we did last time. And one thing I've learned is you can also use your cheek brush if you want to apply this look. Sorry. So then I'm going to take my powder and I'm just going to put it right in my T-zone areas. So a little bit on my chin, a little bit under my eyes, just along that area there. And so after you have got all that done, you just want to dab some sunscreen on your hands. You don't want a whole lot, but you just want a little bit. And you just want to do just little dabs here and there, just to give it more of a shinier look. So you don't look completely matted out. And you want to make sure, got some in my hair there, that you work that in just a little bit.
So are we just hitting the areas that the sun would kiss or all over our face?
It's just in the upper parts on your cheeks, down to your chin. So about all over the place, but you don't want to rub it in like normal. You want to dab it. It's just a little dab here, a little dab here. Just dab it in.
Okay.
That does provide a nice glow to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
But that's that look. And then you can spray the finishing spray right on top.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So we put the powder on before the sunscreen?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
And then do that later on just to give it a little glow.
Huh.
Yep.
Interesting. Wow.
All these new looks, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
All right. So I think, Becky, you got the glass skin look next.
All right, I'm ready.
All righty. Here we go. I'm going to put you on screen.
Dun, 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 dun. So if you're looking for an ageless look, a look that will make your skin look healthy, not cakey or matted, this is a look that's going to look great on everyone, no matter what the age you are. So the glass one will be the look for you. So as always, I've started with my skincare. I've also got primer on over the top, so we're going to save that also too. But you can use whatever foundation that you want, but I'm going to use CC cream. So tonight it's CC cream, concealer, which we're going to mix together, and my translucent powder too. So first of all, I'm going to take my concealer, and from the cheeks down, I'm going to make a stripe. Look like war paint just a little bit. And then you can choose which brush you want to use. The recommendation was we call it lovingly the Sprush, which is a sponge brush combination, this particular one. But this one has bronzer on it, and I don't want my whole face bronzed. So I'm going to use my foundation brush, which I have been using for this. I have the product on my hand, my CC cream, and kind of dab it in and start to do the circular motions like the gals were doing too. And again, a little dab will do you. Which product to use, matching your concealer with your foundation. But you also may find out too that depending on the time of the year, Stacy was transitioning also, and that's kind of a tricky time. So don't be surprised if you need an additional color, or maybe to mix and match the concealer with the CC cream. So I'm still using my light CC cream, but I'm also using a little bit darker concealer today. So, and then we're going to give a little bit of extra for the forehead. And I'm going to do a little tiny line up there. Just a dot. Don't need a lot because it's still in my brush. And oops. Now we need a mirror. Can't see it all.
I know it's kind of hard to do it in the
It
camera.
is.
Yeah.
Camera and the light and
Yeah.
camera in action, right? One of the things that I have found, I'm going to grab it here too, is taking a cream brush when you're done and kind of coming in the crook of the nose and those little marionette lines, if you're a more interesting age, and kind of buffing those areas out because our brushes are a little fluffy to get into those nooks and crannies. So there we go. And then translucent powder.
Mhm.
And I like to use the big powder brush. And just like the gals, I'm going to stipple a little bit across the forehead. I like this powder.
I do too.
The silky powder is nice, but this one helps to really take care of the shine. I think a little bit better than the silky powder. But also what I like about this too is that there's some light reflective properties in here
Mhm.
that help to add some sparkle, I think, to the face. And anytime you have sparkle that's been added to the face, you will also show more youthful look too. So just kind of mats it out a little bit. And then I will finish up with the finishing spray also after I get my cheek color and some contour done.
Very
And that's all
nice.
for me.
Very good.
Voila.
Right. I'm going
Easy
to bring
peasy.
everybody back here. What do we have next after that? We have a foundation quiz that you guys can take. You may not know where to start when it comes to foundation, so Mary Kay has it all figured out for you. They have a foundation quiz that will help you with what finish would be best for your style or your event, or even a quiz for what color that would best fit you. One thing that you need to remember is to contact your personal independent beauty consultant. She'll help you match your foundation to your perfect shade.
Great. Okay, so tonight when you text your consultant the code word, which is foundation, right? You will receive these amazing products at a discounted price shown on this slide. So 50 gives you 5, 75 gives you 10, 100 gives you 20, 200 gives you 50. So whatever products that you need. However, if you're looking for a more permanent discount, then join us in the pink bubble, right? That might be a better offer for you. You not only get your products at a 50% discount, but you will be working with, get this, the #1 direct selling company in the world.
Mhm.
All right. That is us. That is us. Supporting a company that thrives in helping women in domestic abuse situations, as well as those who suffer from cancer.
Mhm.
So you can become your own boss, whether you are looking for making just a few extra dollars, or even if you're looking to make a house payment, the income possibilities are limitless. I would also say with 3 daughters, that really helps on my makeup budget for everybody as
Right.
well. Makeup and skincare, obviously. So
Right.
contact your independent beauty consultant today to find out more details on how to get you started.
Yeah. Well, we just want to say thank you tonight. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed all these new foundation looks. And don't forget that on June 4th, we are going to have the brush cleanup. Same time, same place. And as always, have a great night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.